It looks awesome. Is that just like a plane?
Yeah, those are just a couple
with
of
a texture on it? That's because I think that looks awesome. We could just do the same thing there.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'd had this idea rattling around in my head for a while, like to combine Monster Hunter style gameplay, like brawler, kind of like tactical brawling from Monster Hunter mixed with some God of War and some other like brawlers and stuff. Mix that with Ray Harryhausen films. Yeah, I think it was like growing up with my dad. He was like really encouraged having like a good imagination and like watching those movies with him, and I just have a lot of memories of like hanging out with him on weekend days and watching Sinbad and the Clash of the Titans. Like, I absolutely love those movies growing up, still love them today. Like, it's hugely inspirational. Like, all the creatures, all the like mythical beasts and creatures that are in those films are just awesome. There's just this kind of weird, otherworldly quality to them that I think is kind of missing from modern CG, and then video games basically feel just like modern CG to me, and I don't think there's enough like of that craftsmanship that goes into like creating that stuff. It's more of an homage, I would say, I guess. It's like pay homage to Harryhausen and the stuff that he did. There's also a feeling of in almost all of those movies, it's never just like a singular hero fighting one of these creatures. It's like, you know, be like Perseus, and then he's got several of his other, like, you know, the head of the guards and a couple other kind of like red shirt guys, but they're all battling it together. And that's like, I really wanted to bring that to the game, like, as, you know, really feel like you're a group of characters that have to fight this thing, because it's like, it's just too big and like epic to fight on your own. So it's like, I think it really feeds into the cooperative nature of the game, like just being able to group up and like fight these big creatures together. And I think we can also get that across, like in between these missions, you'll be on the decks of these huge ships, hanging out with lots of different people. You know, a super exciting place where like people are bringing in their hauls and like, oh, like they totally killed this thing, and they bring its head back, and it's like, holy shit.
Definitely need to start playing 4-player on a daily basis from here on out.
Sweet, yeah. I want to test out a fully packaged build today. And we'll try to do like a 4-player fully packaged build, and hopefully it doesn't like crash or desync or do something stupid. Because that's what we're gonna upload to Steam. That's what we're gonna like distribute and stuff. We're like in the middle of it right now, and this process is a little bit weird because usually we don't show people video games this early on in the process. This is really like the 2-week prototype that we did for the last Amnesia Fortnite, and then Tim was into the idea. A lot of people at the studio were into the idea. And so, you know, we want to make this game, so we had, you know, a couple extra resources laying around, so we polished it up a little bit so that we can actually get it out there and show it to people and see what people think. Because, you know, I think back to like working on Psychonauts and Brutal Legend particularly, like it's like a 4.5-year project. Like, we didn't even announce it until like years into the making of it. And it's just like, you just kind of go underground and you just don't know if anyone's gonna give a shit when you're done, kind of thing. And it's like this really, yeah, it's kind of depressing. Like, I really like the idea of getting it out there and like having people engaged in it right away. Yeah, like I'm super excited about that. Like, I want people to check it out and play it and give us feedback and hopefully be really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, looking at it, like, I know that, well, at least I hope that the game will appeal to people that like those movies, you know, people that are 30 plus that have, you know, were into those either like as kids or, you know, maybe 50, 60 plus that are like, you know, saw them originally in the theater as adults. Like, you know, if they have a soft spot for their heart, like I really hope that they dig it. But then there's also this sort of younger generation of like, you know, like teenagers now, like they've probably only seen CG stuff growing up and everything. And I'm hoping that it just comes across as this unique thing that they've like never seen before, and they're like, what? And then learning the origins of it, like I hope that they go back and watch the old Clash of the Titans and be like, this is so much better than the new Clash of the Titans. I would love for people to sort of like, through this game, like kind of go back in time and like experience those old films, and hopefully they like those too. Yeah, maybe we'll breed a whole like new group of stop motion animators. No, it's not gonna happen, but it would be cool.